Hey there, David Abrams here, the founder of Systemizely, and I'm so excited to have you here today. We are going to be talking about one of my favorite topics ever. It's all about hiring key players, A-player employees into your company. Now, whether you have a big budget or not, your goal should always be to hire quality employees because they make or break your company. Now, if you're ever looking to scale to 6 or 7 figures or beyond, if you're ever looking to really radically grow your company, then you have to know these steps. You have to know exactly how to do this. Now, I have been luckily hired by many 6, 7-figure entrepreneurs to come and help them hire. So I would like to think that I know a thing or two about this. Our system is really, really, really cool. Hopefully you get a couple tidbits. We're gonna jump on my computer, I'm gonna kind of jump back and forth, and we're gonna go through this process. Talk to you in a second. If you're going to scale your business to the 6 and 7-figure level, then you're probably aware that you're going to need a team to help you with your vision. Listen, luckily for you, today's video contains our Systemizely's unique guide to hiring A-player employees, the quality employees that really lift your business to the next level. So for best results, simply follow the steps that I share with you right away. This way I can give you a high five when you reach your goals and you come back to us and show us who you've hired with our system, okay? So if you're going to hire a qualified candidate for your position, you must first know exactly what you're looking for. So the first step is obviously identifying your dream candidate, okay? The following guidelines can help you make this a whole lot easier for you. So know the exact qualities that you're looking for, the skills, work experience, etc., that your dream candidate brings to the table. Now, the more specific you can be, the better you can be. Know exactly what your company can offer to attract your dream candidate so that you can motivate them to grow with your business with you over the long haul. Now, the biggest mistake I see most people make is this step right here. So knowing exactly what your company can offer. You have to think of hiring like a sales pitch. Hiring is the same as trying to sell someone on your product. You're selling someone on your company. Why would someone want to leave their company or join your company, risk, their day-to-day life happiness to join your company? You have to give them a vision, a mission. What are you going after? Like, what are you really trying to do with your company that someone wants to go to? So the more specific you can be on what they're going to get by joining your company, the more you can make your job post really be relevant to what's in it for them to join, the better candidates you're going to get. Obviously, the more specific you can get with the qualities that you're looking for, that person knows, well, this is for me, but then why would I join it? A players, if you think about it like this, A players only want to join companies where they can grow and succeed in. It's going to help them either in the next step in their career, or it's going to be, that company that's really going to help them create and challenge them to create something amazing. They want to join a company like that. But if you don't paint that picture, they're not going to apply for it. So no matter what you do and who you talk to, you won't attract the right people. So this is the most important step. Sell your company, sell yourself. What is so cool about it? Even if it's just you and you're a solopreneur, who are you and why would someone want to work with you? Really, really hone in on that. Take the time there. Know exactly what differentiates your candidate from a dream candidate on paper versus a dream employee in the real world. Okay, this is important. Remember, you must constantly keep this information in front of mind when you're going through this entire hiring process. You don't want to skimp. You don't want to just say, oh, well, I need someone, let's do it. You want to make sure you have these things in mind when you're thinking about this and actually going through it. So step number 2 here is promoting and publicizing the fact that you're looking for your dream employee. So now it's about marketing this position, right? In some instances, your dream employee may already be in your personal network. However, that's not always the case. So sometimes you can post on Facebook and people can share it around. You might find them a lot easier than you think. But because of this dilemma, it's crucial that you make an effort to promote and publicize the fact that you're actively seeking your dream employee. That means going out to Craigslist job posts. That means, you looking at LinkedIn, looking on Upwork, which is a place I find a lot of developers and project managers and stuff like that. Going on, newspapers and putting out periodicals. There are really, really cool things that you can do for hiring to find that person. But think of this like marketing. You're marketing for that specific person. So put the time in to look where you're trying to go. I can't give you the exact place. If you're an agency and you're looking for design, there's this company called Add to Tampa Bay or Add to Dallas. And it's all the ad networks. And you can find young kids, interns coming out of school. You can find agency workers that are looking for better jobs. You can contact colleges and put periodicals and job postings in their newsletters to get college kids coming out and train them really well. All really, really, really good ideas. I've also done things like looked on design boards where people just put their designs up, places where they can put their portfolios, and then I'll try to contact them directly, or I'll look in a specific geographic location and look at people in that local area and try to reach out to them individually. So to simplify this process for you, I'm going to, go through a couple best practices that you can do. So ask other business owners in your personal network for references of quality people who could fit into the culture of your team. So other people that already possibly have employees or have used employees in that area. Ask other business owners where they have been successful in posting employment opportunities for qualified applicants. So look at business owners in the same niche, in the same market as you, because a lot of times they will already have had to hire the people that you are hiring. So pay attention to those things, okay? They're really, really important. So when you do that, post your employment opportunity. Make sure that it includes a strong attention-grabbing headline. This is what I talked about before. Sell this. Use this to be a selling mechanism. Details about what your position offers your potential dream candidate. What does it offer them? Not just money, but what is the mission? What is the value? What is that challenge that they're going to have? Why would they want to dive into this and be a crucial team member? The criteria that your dream candidate must have, and a strong call to action that includes simple accountability exercises to make sure that they are detail-oriented and worthy of the position. Guys, this is so important. So an example, of course, is like include a resume or include 2 to 3 references. Maybe ask them, what's your favorite pizza topping? Say that. Or one of my favorites is in Upwork. I say, if it's like you're looking for a developer, respond with your first line in your job response being I heart development. And I'm looking for them to actually read this entire job posting, listen to what I'm saying, and can you do this simple accountability exercise? If they don't do this, if I get like a response back and they have not put in their favorite pizza topping or put in the words that I ask, I don't even look at their resume. I can't. To me, it says that they are not detail-oriented enough and accountability-driven enough and, serious about the position to really read it. So why would I give them an interview? Now, if I really see that they have a great resume and I look back later, I might put it in a B pile. I might, really think about circling back if, a month down the road, 2 months down the road, they haven't done anything. But it's a really big sign that they aren't detail-oriented, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, so obviously I just said that example here is a copy of your resume, pizza toppings, all that kind of stuff. So make sure that they invest in themselves and in the position before they even get to the interview stage, which is the next thing that we're going to talk about right here, okay? Step number 3, sort through your applications and schedule interviews. So after completing step number 2, got to swim through the sea of qualified applications who actually fit the criteria that you're looking for. So make sure that each potential candidate has invested in the opportunity by providing with all the details that you requested from your wish list, including everything you asked for, like their favorite pizza topping. It's important to note that if they are this detail-oriented from the beginning, there's a high probability that you can expect similar behavior from them throughout the entire hiring process, which is exactly what you want. Okay, then we want to narrow down the applications into our top 10 applicants. So really look at the people that we like the most. And then begin to contact the applicants and set dates, times, and start to interview them as you go through this process. Okay, step number 4 is actually performing these interviews. During the actual interview process, it's going to be crucial that you keep step number 1 in the front of your mind at all times. Why? Because it helps you keep track of the perfect employee, and it's going to help you cut through the BS that can potentially be spewed out of your applicant's mouth. Now, to help you with this process, follow the 7 to 10 questions that can qualify and disqualify your candidate. Ask them to demonstrate proof with their responses. Don't just take them at face value. Why? Because if they truly can do what they say they can do, and they truly find value in what you can offer them as an employee, then they'll be quick and ready to demonstrate that they talk the talk and walk the walk. This is really, really, really the key to differentiating between a great employee on paper and a great employee in the real world. If they impress you during the initial interview, tell them that you would like to schedule a follow-up interview. Set a date and time in that interview for the follow-up interview and send them a thank you text and email to confirm the follow-up interview. Let's make sure they come back, right? And step number 5, perform the second interview. I always like to do multiple interviews, and if I can, have someone else do the first one. If you have a project manager already on staff, if you have an HR department, whatever, I have someone else do the first ones, I do the second and third. In the second interview, don't make things exactly like the first. Build on what you saw that was successful in interview number 1 and spice things up a bit by doing the following, okay? For best results, do this. If you had an initial phone interview, then spice things up by having an in-office interview for local applicants or a Skype video interview if this is a remote position. I love doing the Skype calls and the Skype videos. It really helps you see who they are. Ask them some of the same questions as before and see if they provide you with some of the same responses as a litmus test. If things go well, ask them what they'd expect from the position. Is there time commitment, financial commitment, personal vision for growth individually and with the company, and how soon they'd like to start. Give them a sample assignment that is clearly outlined, unpaid, and a short deadline that will demonstrate the quality of work that they do. Be sure to emphasize that their performance on the assignment has the potential to land them a third interview and a possible offer for employment. So some of these tasks, I give them small to-dos. Some of them might be a development test. So for those of you looking to hire developers, ask them to do a test. If you have other developers, you can have them create the test, or you can literally just hire a contractor to make a short test for you. Some high-level PHP questions. If you're looking for a PHP developer, just hire a senior guy for 1 hour, $30 to make a test for you. If they go through the test, you have the answers, you can just use it as the same type of thing. It's really an easy way to just kind of make this process a system. So you just have this test and all your PHP developers run through this test. You have the answers, you can grade them on whether or not they're able to do this. If they have a test, you time it, you give it to them right after the interview and you time it. They have 10 minutes to get back to you and they have to write in their answers. And you really can even look to see if they copy and paste. So really, really cool way to do this, guys. I highly recommend you do all of these things, okay? Step number 6 is review the work and schedule the third and final interview. So if your applicant has made it this far in the interview process, then chances are they have a high probability of being a great fit for your business. It's great to have third interviews, and it should be like a funnel, right? You should have maybe 100 people apply, but only 2 or 3 come to the final interview, okay? Based on how well and how quickly they complete your sample assignment, schedule the third and final interview. And you want to do this quick because you want to lock them down if they're doing good and they're the right people, okay? This is the big finale to the entire interview process. Make sure it goes successfully. Follow these quick and easy steps, guys. For the best results, do this. Thank the candidate for the effort that they put into the assignment and compliment them on the areas in which they did their best on. So you're talking them up a little bit. Find out if the candidate has any other questions about the company. Answering questions is so wonderful. You can really help get objections out of the way early. Present the applicant, I should say, and offer to become an employee. Make sure you already come to this third interview knowing the offer you're going to give them. If you came to an agreement, it makes sense for both of you and the applicant, then hire them and hire them quickly. But I do recommend having a trial period. It makes so much sense to have a 2-week trial period where firing can happen at any point. It's not a bad thing. It's a fit for both sides. And the way I phrase it is, this is a fit on both sides. I want it to work for you and I want it to work for us. After the 2-week period, we do a call where we just kind of look back on those 2 weeks. We talk about what happened, how I felt that your work was, how you can talk about the company, if there's any things that need to be fixed, if communication needs to be fixed, and we can move forward into the full-time position without that, where you actually have a 2-week period before you get let go, right? So it gives them security, but that first 2 weeks really helps both sides make sure it's a fit. Notify any other applicants of the hiring and thank them for their interest. Guys, this is super important. A lot of people don't do this, but definitely thank past applicants, especially people that made it to the third interview, because if that trial period doesn't work out, you can still go back to those people and you don't want to piss them off. So this is really our hiring process in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really go back, watch it again. There's a lot of information here. Digest it. Think about how you can get this going. This is how we find A-player, rock star employees all the time and how I get hired to do this for people. So you guys now have my system. Enjoy it, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I thank you so much for tuning in here to the end. And since you are here at the end, I just want to ask 3 quick things from you today. So number 1 is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out great content pieces like this all the time, and I want to make sure you don't miss a single one. So you'll see a subscribe button on the next screen. Go ahead, click it, or underneath this video and get subscribed to our channel right away. Number 2 is to sign up for our 5 steps to break free of your business. It's a systems manual and report on the 5 ways to start making more time in your business, enjoying things more. It's really, really, really powerful. I put a lot of time and thought into it. So go ahead and download that. If you're on YouTube, you'll find it underneath this video. If you're on our website, you'll find it here on our column to the right. And the third thing is leave comments. Leave comments on YouTube, leave comments on our blog. Let us know some questions that you have, anything that you're wondering about or stuck on. We are here to help you succeed, and that's truly what we want at the end of the day. So let us help you. Go ahead, leave a comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. For the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.